How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're enjoying these movie reviews, and you get more and more people, telling more and more people to come watch them. Not that I think you would, but hopefully you will. So anyway, here we go. We got a superhero action film coming up for you. It's called The Dark Knight. It was a 2008 film. It's Batman. Everybody likes Batman. I do most of the time. Lately, Batman's been getting horrible, but this one is still pretty good. So the Dark Knight was out trying to save everybody from the Joker, because they start off with the Joker and a bunch of other Jokers he hired to rob a bank and get all the money. Then they got a new guy on the scene called Harvey Dent. My nose is itching. Called Harvey Dent. He's the justice system, so Batman don't think he needs to be around because they've got Harvey Dent running around, and he helps them catch the bad guys, get them off the street, and disappears. A whole bunch of other Bat people dressing up as Batman and getting themselves in trouble, kicked, and it kicked, and then the other guy comes and Batman comes and rescues them in the film. It turned out to be a pretty good movie. They got the fancy motorcycle and the fancy cars and all the Batman toys in this movie. Lots of action, lots of running around, lots of craziness, and they fight crime. They seem like they're winning, and they get taken back, and then the Joker somewhere in the middle stacks up all their money. They flip 18-year wheelers over too. Stacks all their money up, and we'll get to the 18-wheeler here in a few minutes. I keep getting off track. I've been doing that today. They flip the Joker stacks all the money up and sets it afire because he doesn't really want money. He just wants to cause mayhem and craziness, and it's a high volume, high action movie. They showed this in Max Cinemas when it first came out, so they thought it was a pretty good movie. I thought it was too, but I like it. I watch it quite a bit. So anyway, they run around and destroy things. The motorcycle's got wheels that roll sideways to move the motorcycle, and then they'll roll back, go land upright on the other side. It is a pretty good movie. It's kind of an over version of Tron, Batman's motorcycle. But it's just two wheels off his car, because when the car gets disabled, he presses a button and scoots over, and two of the wheels off the car and part of the frame jumps out. He's got himself a motorcycle running around on. So he's got transportation even if the car breaks down. He's got two wheels that will separate. And I wonder if the reproductions cars, I've been wondering that for a while, will do that. Press a button and the car puts you on the motorcycle, moves the handlebars and attaches it to the motorcycle, and then you can drop out and separate from the car. This one did anyway, and one on the TV did. It was pretty good. I enjoyed the way the special effects and the way they did that. And they were chasing the Joker, and I'm not going to tell you if they caught the Joker at the end, but it's a good fun movie. So Batman tries to disappear because he's the bad guy. They make him out to be the bad guy, and he has to take the rap for something that the government did. Batman can handle it. He can't. So then Batman disappears for a while in the movie, and Wayne Enterprises CEO Louis Fox, Batman does an extraction from a bad guy in Hong Kong with an aeroplane, and my ears are on fire, an aeroplane, and lots of good crazy stuff going on there. They did crazy. In an aeroplane, and they had a grabber on the front of the thing, so they fly the cable in and grab it, and then take Batman and his prisoner off, and the next day you find him. The next day they find him in front of the police station in Gotham City, New York, whatever you want to call it. Then he gets taken prison, and they take down a whole bunch of bad guys with that guy's information, and it turns out to be a fun movie, and I gotta light off. Oh well. Well, it's reflecting. If I keep my head down this way, it don't reflect. But if I go this way to look, read something, it reflects. How interesting. So anyway, I like this movie. It turned out to be pretty good. What time are we on? How much time? I didn't talk very much about this movie, but it did pretty good. Okay, this was a Warner Brothers production. It came out on July 14th, 2008, in New York City alone. July 18th, it came out in the rest of the United States. And July 25th, 2008, it came out in the Ukraine, United Kingdom, or the UK. This one's a little longer than most of them we've been talking about. This is 152 minutes long. It was made in the United States and the United Kingdom. English movie, of course, and they spent $185 million making all this, because I guess they had to make all the toys actually work. And then it made $106 billion at the box office. That's pretty good for this kind of movie. They did all kinds of crazy stuff. They even got Joker in jail a couple times. Blew up the hospital and turned Harvey Dent into some other kind of creature too. Because the Joker was chasing Harvey Dent at the hospital after an accident. Turned out to be a pretty good movie. I liked it, so I'd recommend you guys watch it. And I'm not going to sit here and ramble anymore about it. So take care, be safe, and we'll see you on the next movie.